Hi. First off, college. Or more specifically, art college. I've officially surpassed Hitler. By the time this video is done, it'll be a few days before I move to my dorm, slightly over an hour away from my parents. Which means I'll temporarily lose access to all my devices and doodads I use to make my videos. I'll have to make do with devices such as... this laptop. It's a MacBook. You're probably disappointed. And if you're not, you surprise me. To put it simply, if you can't run Mac, even with compatibility layers such as Whiskey, then I can't do it. Either it just doesn't work well, or at all, or my Mac just isn't powerful enough for it. Although the regular M1 chip, yes, this is refurbished. I did not pay $1,000 for this. According to Passmark, is only slightly less powerful than the CPU I have in my gaming rig. And I've heard many people compare it to a GTX 1050, graphics-wise. But, however, here's the thing. This is not a games machine. Not even close. This is a work machine. I mean, I literally bought it just for college, for Christ's sake. And any games that's going to be on here, not only will be temporary, but I actually would not be surprised if most of the ones I played through here are probably going to be streamed from here in the first place. Considering, how little space this thing has. I mean, for Christ's sakes, I already made the mistake of installing too many games on it and only having like 70 gigs left, which I need for like Adobe stuff and the like. So yeah, and I'm probably to be honest, just probably gonna delete most games on here by the time I get my gaming rig back. So yeah. Oh, and also I plan to switch video editor soon. Again. I plan on seeing if I can go from a super duper old copy of a Premiere Pro. This version is from 2012. Well, I mean, the one I'm using. To a brand new copy of a Final Cut. I mean, I've heard very good things about it. Although, unfortunately, I don't actually have it yet. I mean, it's like $200. And that's if you get it in an educational bundle. It's $300 on its own. Now, onto this channel itself, rather than how I make these videos, considering that's what you see. To get this out of the way, yes, I'm changing my profile picture. This is in consideration that I've had the one that I'm currently using right now for years. And lately, I've been wanting to make it something that looked a bit more like myself. And it'll look like the little guy you see right now. And I'm changing banners soon. Although it's probably going to be a while. Although, lately I've been wondering whether I should either put these videos where I'm like playing games and the like on hiatus or just retiring them. Although I think I should just be honest and just call them for what they are. Let's Plays. Yeah, it's not 2013 anymore, but they fit that bill exactly right to a T. I'm probably just gonna retire them. Or, well, at least retire ones that aren't like TF2 or anything like that. As I did quite like making the last one I did. I mean, it's less than 5 minutes, and it didn't have my voice in it. Which is funny as you're hearing it right now, but I do think my voice in his videos was kind of a distraction and just made it less good. Despite its low view count, I mean, people seem to have liked it, and I could watch it without like looking like as if I just ate a lemon, which that's not common. Animation wise, I was initially considering coming back to Gary's mod stuff, and when I did that fixed TF2 video, I actually had a lot of fun relearning Source Filmmaker, and it was just fun to do in general. However, if I'm gonna be honest, I do not have any ideas on what to do with them anymore, and I haven't for years. Any ideas like creatively I've had, I just draw them. Like straight up, I just draw them. I'd much rather just do that than yeah. I mean plus whenever I had ideas for like shorts or anything, I did like either at least 90% of the time, I'm either thinking of it as like an animated short, or especially something that I'm gonna reveal a little later in this video, like a short movie. And I mean, to be fair, I mean, I am going to college mainly for animation, so I would like to concentrate on doing that, well, hand-drawn animation. Speaking of hand-drawn animations, I announced almost 2 months ago that I finally had started making one, despite wanting to make one for God knows how long. It's still in the works, albeit progress has slowed down by a ton. I have a tendency to procrastinate a lot. And right now, it's still on the storyboard stages, and right now it's about 2 minutes. And I record about 31 individual lines for it, and so far I have used 14. It's going to be some time before this one's finished. Oh, and speaking of finished, in huge quotes, I have an unfinished Fallout 4 video that I feel kind of proud of, especially in the sound design of all things. And the hard part, which was actually easy, I was just too lazy to do it, was I just had to record more footage of the game. Like, that's it. But I mean, to be brutally honest, I just didn't really feel like it. So I kind of just forgot about it. So, I mean, I'll upload what I have done of it on the second channel soon. Probably right after this video. Speaking of channels, I opened up a new channel. It's where anything I consider to be professional would go. And yes, that's my real name. And that's my face. And that's my eye. Gradually, the more older and mature I got, I started to reveal more things about myself ever so slightly, starting with my own thoughts and opinions, then with my voice, and now with my face, real name, and where I'm moving to, considering that's college. I don't think that's a huge deal, especially considering I don't really reveal much other than that. I used to care maybe a little too much about internet privacy, never revealing a single thing and keeping it vague, but I think once you're an adult, I don't think granting yourself a little more freedom what you share to others is the worst thing ever. Although I would keep it at like basic things like I mentioned. Give too much and you've essentially doxed yourself, and also because privacy laws, or well, data privacy laws, I mean, especially here in the US, well, they could use some improvement. Although I'd say if you're under 18, I would not recommend actually do any of that. I actually want to share much beyond like the absolute bare minimum. There's just too many weirdos for that shit. Well, in general, I'm probably not going to be as active on the internet as I used to be, and that might honestly be a good thing, as I will admit, I use it too much. Probably to a point where it could be considered detrimental, and I've technically never given myself a long-term break, just short ones, and I think college would be a good way to finally clear my mind of some of the more weirder and just straight up terrible things I've seen on here because, well, at least in my opinion, they don't really matter. They're not really important. I still am probably not gonna upload here super often. In fact, probably even less than how much I upload now. And like I said before, I'm just probably not just gonna be as active as I was before. But I do not plan on retiring this channel for a while. Although this is also the last video I plan on making on the gaming rig. As this video, I'm hoping to have time to start converting into just a gaming rig. Nothing more and nothing less. I'm even considering unpinning, not uninstalling, simple things like Firefox to like alleviate distractions and overstimulation that comes with the modern internet. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed a new look, and there's some stuff I want to make that I can't wait to share. And if you want to see the drawings I did recently without going on like Twitter or anything, they're on the community tab. Go check them out. Yeah.